All right. This is AXL with DGK and Kingdom 15, and this is going to be a sequel to the troops video. And this one's going to be on heroes. Um, if you haven't watched that video yet, I suggest you watch that video first because I'm going to reference some of the stuff in that video. And if you haven't watched it, you might not know what I'm talking about. So I mentioned that the two most important things are troop composition and hero selection. So this video is going to go over hero selection. So let's take a look at all of the heroes here. There's different types of heroes. There are infantry heroes, there are cavalry heroes, there are distance heroes, and then there are garrison heroes. Those are the four main types. There's really nothing else. So infantry heroes can look different in terms of this little icon here. This one is the most standard one. You can see here, this is infantry hero. And then if you go to the other one, this will say heavy duty hero. So this I categorize as a infantry hero as well, because you'll see here, even in the description, it says when heavy duty 2 is unlocked, your infantry will be greatly strengthened to provide better protection for cavalry and distance. So these heavy duty heroes are actually the most important heroes in terms of PvP, because they provide that tanking, and the more tank you have, the better you'll do in battle. And then sorry, this isn't infantry, this is distance. This is a distance hero. All right, so let's talk exclusively about PvP, because only two types of heroes really matter in this game. For PvP, it's going to be your infantry heroes. So this type and this type. And for PvE, again, I won't cover too much about that in this video. I'll make a separate video for PvE, because the troop comps and the hero selections are different. But for PvE, the important heroes are your distance heroes, because you want to do more damage. So let's split this up into free to play and people who actually spend money to get heroes. So for people who actually spend money to get heroes, the most important hero out of all the heroes, at least for right now, is Dana. Dana is a beast for both PvP and PvE. So her skill, when Dana is leading a march or garrison, your troops have 50% chance of gaining a blessing effect each round, which increases their health by 50% and attack by 50% for one round. So not only does it increase the health, but also the attack, which is super important. So if you combine her with someone like Sven or Inez, Sven and Inez are identical, by the way. They have the same exact skills. It's just that one is free to play. Sven, you can get that by just doing your daily recruiting. Inez is pay. You have to spend money to get Inez, but they are exactly the same. All right, so Sven, let's take a look at his ability. When Sven is leading a march or garrison, your wounded troops have 50% chance to be healed. And the heal rate is 25%. If your troops are under blessing effect, the heal rate will be doubled. So that in conjunction with this, because your troops have 50% chance of gaining that blessing effect. So once your troops have the blessing effect, Sven heals the troops, and the heal rate is 50% because of the blessing effect. So these two troops in combination basically keep your infantry alive like crazy. And obviously Dana also increases the attack of your troops by 50%, but which is why she's so powerful. But so the strongest combination, if we're not talking about money, is Dana and Sven, or Dana and Inez, same thing. So this composition can overcome a significant amount of power, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I've been attacked or have attacked players that are stronger than me in power, that have better stats than me, but I still win because I have just a better hero composition. And this is something that not a lot of people know, even the people who are really high up. And I've found that out um, from talking to some of them, and we've done testing and stuff. But um, anyway, so yeah, Donna and Sven are the most, the strongest combination. If you don't have Donna, because you're free to play, Peggy is a good substitute. So Peggy also allows your troops to gain that blessing effect, which triggers the double healing from Sven. So if you do not have Donna, Peggy is a good substitute. Henry is actually better than Peggy, but again, Henry is pay to win as well. So if you're gonna spend money, you might as well get Donna instead of Henry. But you know, it's by chance. So even if you're spending money, it's kind of luck, which hero you're gonna get from the chest. So, um, but basically, you want a hero that can provide blessing effect, and in combination with Sven or Inez. So, if you're free to play, if you have Peggy and Sven, that would be good. If you are gonna spend some money and get some heroes, then Donna and Sven is the ultimate PvP combo. And just to kind of show you what that kind of looks like, we're gonna go into some of the battle reports here. I'm gonna forget again. Oh no, that's not the good one. Here. So this is Sarge from DOG, one of the not one of the strongest alliance in the game, and I'm pretty sure he's significantly stronger than I am in terms of power. Um, yeah, he was, because at this during this Tidelands, he was already 36 or 37. I forget which. I think maybe 37. I don't remember. But and I was still 35. So he's definitely stronger because there's a big power boost between 35 and 37. Yet he still lost. So let's take a look at why he lost. Okay. So let's take a look at the heroes. He used two distance heroes. Actually no, this is Cavalry and this is distance. And I used the ultimate combo, Sven and Donna. So if we look at the battle details, and take a look at the troop comp. So I brought this troop comp, heavy loaded infantry. Usually I even spread all of them, but there was some very glitchy stuff during this Thailands where it was screwing up with our march capacities. So anyway, I just loaded up infantry. So as you can see here, I have significantly less troops than he did because you get a huge boost. I think like 70k march capacity boost just from upgrading to 37, and then on top of that, all of the march capacity research. Like you can see, he has a lot more troops than I do. But anyway, so I attack. He is defending, and you can see here, first of all, he has a worse composition because it's not all tier 11, and his infantry, he's got a lot of tier 10. So that's not good versus my 11s. And then his heroes are just the hero composition is terrible for PvP. Distance and cavalry is not good. So you can see here the difference. I killed 10 times more troops than he did. He lost 400k and I lost 47k. Let's take a look at the next one. Again, same person. He's got 600 troop capacity now. And let's take a look at, let me see. Yeah, same heroes. Same troop comp from me, and then for him, this time his troop comp is better. He's got pretty much equal parts infantry, cavalry, and distance. He's got 186,000 infantry versus my a little bit less, 177,000 infantry. So you can see here that he has better troop comp. He's got more infantry than I do, way more cavalry and distance, twice as much. I have 100k of each, and he's got 200k of each. Yet he still lost because his heroes are garbage. Yeah, so you can see here how strong that the correct hero composition is. He's got better stats, I'm pretty sure. Let me take a look at stats, benefit details. All right, let's take a look at stats. He's got more army damage. I got more hero attack. That doesn't really matter too much. He's got more troop attack, more troop defense. I got more troop health by like 0.9, which is negligible. Let's see. Artillery doesn't matter at all. Infantry damage received. So I got more defensive skills or defensive stats here. I got more infantry damage received. This is from my heroes, by the way. This is not from any research or whatever. His heroes are cavalry and distance, and mine are both infantry. So my infantry damage received is much better. And then we'll take a look at the infantry stats. Slightly higher infantry attack, higher infantry defense, and slightly higher infantry health. He's got a cavalry hero, so his cavalry stats are better than mine. Distance, it's about equal because, like I said, Donna is a beast and she adds 50% to attack. And that's pretty much it. So I would say for the most part, in terms of the benefits stats, it's somewhat equal. I got better infantry, which is better for PvP. He doesn't, which is why I have an advantage. Plus he's got like 40% more troops than I do. He's got a good troop composition, but the heroes are just way better, which is why I killed almost twice as many troops as he did. Percentage of troops, I should say. Oh, actually, no. Number of troops. I killed twice as many, yeah. Battle was actually pretty close because it's percentage. So I kind of barely won this one. Let's take a look at battle review. You'll see here that his infantry will die before my infantry. Or does it even get to that point? No, it doesn't even get to that point. So when it's a close match like this, the infantry won't all die. But you can see here that I killed way more than he did. So yeah, heroes very important, troop comp very important, but you kind of need both. If you have good troop comp with shitty heroes, then you're still gonna lose versus someone who has good heroes. So I'm trying to think whether or not I want to talk about more than just those heroes. Maybe I should. Okay. So each type of hero has a hero that complements it. So for example, like I mentioned, Peggy gives blessing effect, so your troops gain a blessing effect, and then Sven doubles healing if the troops are under blessing effect. So those two heroes are complementary. Now, Donna also gives blessing effect. You don't want two troops or two heroes that both give blessing effect. You want one to give blessing effect and one to increase the skill because the troops are under blessing effect. So Donna and Peggy would not be a good match. So it's Peggy Sven or Donna Sven or Peggy Inez Donna Inez. Henry also gives blessing effect. So troops have 50% to gain a blessing effect. So so Peggy and Henry Peggy, Henry, and Donna all give blessing effect. Sven, Inez, and I think What are some of the other ones? Oh, this is another infantry hero, I think. Bravery hero. When charges along the component of your... No, this is a cavalry hero, sorry. Okay. Alright, let's talk about cavalry heroes then. So for cavalry heroes, the free one is Rosabella. Now Anne is a better one, but you need to pay money for her. So Rosabella, I believe, is free. I want to say free. Is she free? Sorry, I just want to confirm real quick that she is free. How can I tell? Okay, I lied. She's not free. So these are the free heroes. All right. All right. So if you're free to play, then crap. Let me let me take a look at that again. Recruit. Go to this little eye, and then let's see. Sven is free. Conrad is the cavalry, and then this guy's distance, she's distance. Ducha and this guy, I never used them, so I gotta take a look at what they are. He is another infantry. Okay, let's see what kind of infantry he is. Under plus some damage reduction. Yeah, he's just not that good, to be honest. Not even close compared to Sven, so I would not use him over Sven. And then Duchabella is leading march, your gain blessing effect. Oh, okay, so Ducha's actually not bad. So Duchabella is a free-to-play player, free-to-play hero, and she's not as good as Donna because so she gives blessing effect and increase 50% health. Oh no, sorry. It's 20% health for 2 rounds. Yeah, she's not nearly as good actually then. Because Donna gives 50% health and 50% attack. So yeah, but she is free, so I think Ducha and Sven would also be a good combo. Yeah, Ducha and Sven would also be a good combo, but Peggy as well. If you have Peggy at a much higher level, then I would probably go with Peggy over Ducha, but Ducha is definitely, I think, if they're both the same level, I would go with Ducha. Yeah, because this is 15% health and Ducha is 20. I think, was it 20 or 25? Terrible memory. 20. Okay. And 2 rounds. So, yeah, Ducha is better than Peggy. So if you have both at the same level, go with Ducha and Sven. If Peggy's much higher, then probably Peggy and Sven because of the increased march capacity. And other skills. So yeah, for free-to-play players, always for PvP, 2 infantry heroes, complementary infantry heroes, either Peggy Sven or Ducha Bella and Sven. For people who are going to spend money to buy heroes, strongest combination is Donna Sven or Donna Enes if you have Enes as well, but either combination is the strongest. And then same for all the other heroes. If you're looking at Cavalry, Conrad is a pretty strong hero, even though he's not really used in, he's not the best hero for either PvP or PvE, but he's pretty strong. I did use him a lot before. So did Rogue, and that's before we found the best combo. But he is a cavalry hero, but he also um, he increases troop attack as well by a decent amount. Let's see. Yeah, let me just one quick second. Let's see. All right. Yeah. All right. So he. Let me see. Is he a giver or taker? Let's see. If your troops are under incentive. Okay. So, um, he needs another hero to give incentive in order to increase the damage rate to 20%. Okay, so Rosabella, I believe, gives incentive. Yeah, 50% of gaining incentive. The reason why Anne is better than Rosabella is because it's pretty much the same. Let me see, 50%, 5%. Yeah, this is the skill I was talking about in the troop video where increases your cavalry troops' chance to charge at back row enemies 5% and a 15% chance of causing confusion effect on enemies, which prevents them from attacking. And this lasts one round. And then Anne, I believe, is the same thing, but it's 10% instead of, I think, was it 5? Yeah, I think it was 5. Yeah, it's 10% instead of 5, and it lasts 2 rounds. So yeah, the cavalry will charge in the back and kill distance troops, but it's a low percentage. Uh, but yeah, these give incentive, and Conrad does better when troops are under incentive. So those two are complementary. So Conrad and or Conrad Rosabella. There's a bunch of other. This one's better than Conrad. This is one of the new heroes. He just has better um, skills than Conrad. So you can see here increases troop damage rate by 15% for one round. And then if under incentive, it's 25%. So 15, 25. And then you can see Conrad is 10, 20. So it's just 5% on top for the new hero. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about PvE, but I did mention that for PvE, distance heroes are more important, and it's actually not two distance heroes. It's going to be um, the strongest combo is Donna and Malik. This is your PvE hero composition. So PvP Donna Sven, PvE Donna Malik, and PvE, by the way, means player versus environment, meaning against Titan or Gates or what else? I guess Spectre, um, and I guess whatever other things that are environment based. Um, but yeah, Malik is the newest hero. He is incredibly strong, um, because he has 100% to inflict shred on enemy troops, and that increases their damage received by and increases their damage received by 25%. Um, and then let's see, if you're free to play, then I would just go with Felicia. If you're free to play and it's PvE, meaning you're attacking Titans or something, and you don't have Donna and you don't have Malik, your best combo would be Conrad and Felicia against Titans. That's probably your best combo. If your Sven is at a high level, maybe I have not tried Sven and Felicia, but maybe you can try that. I have also not tried Conrad and Tamir. Let me take a look at Tamir real quick. 10% chance to attack enemy troops each round. If the enemy troops are under shred, this chance is yeah, so it's not as good. All right, so I would say Felicia is better. Shred and increased damage received by 25%. Yeah, Felicia is better. So if you're free to play, Conrad Felicia for PvE, and Sven and Peggy, or Sven and Ducibella for PvP. So that's pretty much it. The rest of the heroes, if you're paying money for heroes, I already told you the two best combinations, which is Donna Sven or Donna Inez, and for PvE it's Donna Malik. Um, the rest of them don't matter as much. If you have any other specific questions about what heroes are best to use for the heroes that you have, you can feel free to ask in the video discussion channel, and I'll try to let you know potentially what is the best combo. If you don't have any of the heroes I mentioned or don't have the compositions that I mentioned, the only other thing I will mention is the Garrison heroes. So Garrison heroes, I have actually an A tier hero in here. So I have, forgot his name. Terrible on names. Give me a second. I have Phoebus. Phoebus is obviously the best Garrison hero, and you can see his skills. When he's leading Garrison, your troops have 50% chance each round to increase defense by 15% and health by 10%. So that's one Garrison hero. So the thing about Garrison heroes, so Donna also increases when it's Garrison. So technically, she can also be on your wall. However, right, Donna is the hero that you are sending out the most if you have her, because she's good for everything. So when you send her out, then your wall is empty at that point. When you send heroes out that are that you've selected for your wall, this automatically gets replaced by the next strongest hero. So you kind of want to pick Garrison heroes because you're not using Garrison heroes when you're attacking, whether it be another player or a Titan or whatever the case may be. So you don't want to leave your wall empty or not select the correct hero for your wall because you're sending them out. So that's why, and I learned this from Rogue. This hero, where is he? Barnaby, is actually really good, even though he has lower stats because he's a tier A hero. It doesn't really matter because he's a Garrison hero, and so march capacity doesn't matter because you're not sending out a march with him. You're just fortifying your castle with him, and all that matters for a Garrison hero is the skills. So if you take a look at his last skill, it's actually insane. So when Garrison increases basic infantry attack by 40% in the state, increases basic cavalry by 40%, health and defense. Let's see. So infantry attack plus 40, cavalry health and defense by 40, and then let's see, increases basic distance health and distance defense by 40. So it's increasing a lot of stats. It's actually better than Phoebus. Phoebus is all troops have 50% chance each round to gain 15% defense and 15% health versus 40. So you can see the significant difference between those two heroes. I actually have not looked through it to see if there's any other good Garrison heroes. Actually, no. A tiers don't have any other ones. So, Darius is garbage. Yeah, when garrisoning, your troop damage rate is increased by 20% for 1 round. Yeah, that's kind of garbage. So Phoebus and Barnaby are actually the best combo for your Garrison heroes. So yeah, that pretty much covers all of heroes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully everyone knows how to upgrade your heroes. I guess I can mention that a little bit. Um, so for me, at least, once I maxed out all of the stars on my A tiers, B tiers, and C tiers, the rest of them I just discard for the points that you use to upgrade the skills. So you can see here auto discharge. So when you activate this, you can auto discharge all C and B tiers. Um, Now, if you're at a pretty high level, um, you could manually discharge some of your S tiers or A tiers or even S tiers. But A tiers, once you have it full, because A tiers don't auto discard, remember. So you might have just a huge amount of A tiers that you're never gonna use um, for upgrading the skill. So there, here, let me do this real quick. So, all right, so let's not look at him because he's level 1 because didn't upgrade him. All right, let's look at Yelena. All right, so here, this is where you use those points to upgrade these levels of these skills. Now, to unlock the skills, let's go to someone that maybe I have not unlocked. Nope, I might have unlocked everything. Give me a second. Did I unlock her? I did. God damn it. Okay. All right, we're just gonna do this for just the purposes of this video. Then, let me try and do one that's not completely useless. Okay, so I'm gonna just upgrade him to a level where it allows me to get to the first. Is it 10? I'm hoping it's 10 because I don't want to waste. Okay, here we go. So here you will, for S tier heroes, you'll use A tier heroes, extra A tier heroes to unlock it. So it's going to be 4, 6, and 8 A tier heroes to unlock these skills. So there's unlocking and then there's leveling up. So leveling up requires those points. So back to that, discharge. If you have a lot of A tier heroes that you don't need to unlock the skills, you can discharge them manually to gain more points to level up the skills. So if you have a lot of them, you can just kind of manually click it, and then you can click confirm, and then confirm, and then you can see here I got some points for that. All right, I think that actually covers it. Again, if you have any questions about specific heroes or your heroes in particular, which ones are the best to use, feel free to ask in the video discussion channel. All right, hope this helped. See you guys next time.